Hello everybody, the Destroyer 001 here, back with another replay of Battlefield 2. Let's go in the replays here. As you see, I got a few to go through. I've been playing a lot of games and not recording them, just playing for fun, but I still save my games if there were... Yeah, I thought I might make a good video, so... let's do this one. This is the one I wanted to do next. 3v3, next replay, Eisen. So I'm Isengard in this one. And yeah. I haven't done a replay in a while. I mean, it hasn't been too long, but... Well, I guess that depends on when I put this out, doesn't it? Because I don't really have a schedule or anything. I just put things out when I want. And I tend to do them randomly. So, we are a 3v3 on Rhun. Okay. So we're Isengard as the Destroyer right there in the middle. We have the thelongcon in the top right as Mordor. And our last partner here, last but not least, is Leeuhmm as the Men of the West in the bottom right. Other team we have in the top left, Gatorfexxl. Gatorfexxl. As Goblins in top left, we have another Goblin team, XE in the middle. And then our last guy here is SHIN, as another Isengard in the bottom left. So yeah, 3v3 on Rhun, 4K, 4,000 resources, 4K resource, whatever. Same thing. And no rules as well. If thelongcon's in the game, that definitely means there's no rules. So that is a thing. There's Leeuhmm. Can't remember if he comes into play or not. I did just play this yesterday, I think, and I already don't remember the game. I played a few games yesterday. Well, it won't be yesterday when this goes out, but yeah. So I bought Lerts, and I'm going immediately for the Troll Cave to get the experience there. Also got an Urk Pit, as well as a couple farms going up. Longcon has decided to build a troll cage in the back of my base, as I guess he feels that is the safest place to do it. And he's probably right. And then we got Tower Guards and Soldiers of Gondor coming out for the Men of the West down here. From Leeuhmm and a Boromir. Good old Boromir never fails. And the troll goes down. He'll begin to work on that. We got alerts and a Wormtongue over here. And they're doing the same thing. Killing the troll cave. Everyone's working on the troll cave. In the beginning of the game, really. Goblins are sending their Gorekill over there to do the same exact thing. This goblin, on the other hand, doesn't look like he actually has a Gorekill. So, he may be opting out of Gorekill to perhaps get more troops. Which is never a bad thing, really, I think. As goblins, you can get a lot more troops for the price of Gorekill. So it might actually be worth not buying him sometimes. As he may die before he actually gets his value out. You could get a lot of battalions of Goblin Warriors for the price of one Gorekill, if you think about it that way. And you can also get these, which are quite strong. Pretty good for early game. Because most people won't have something like that early game. Looks like we have a small skirmish down here. Rally call being used on the troops of the Gondor team to try and burst down Wormtongue and Lerts there. Wormtongue using his ability Venomous Words significantly reduces enemy armor and damage. It also slows them. It doesn't say that, but it does. And it slows them extremely. Like, if you use that on a hero, that hero will not get away. It's pretty crazy. I had that used on me once. I was just like, what is happening? I didn't know why my hero was so slow. But I found out later that that is why. So it's quite effective. And it looks like I'm sending some pikemen to the bottom to help my partner on the bottom defend his land. Also sending alerts up top to kill the troll over here. And I send some Urkai to capture this outpost. So I can begin building Corsairs of Umbar. Which are pretty good. Pretty fast. Looks like we got a troll from the top left goblin here. So he'll be moving out with trolls. Looks like his Half-Troll Marauders possibly decided to try and engage the troll, but didn't really manage to win there. So he had to wait for a troll reinforcement. Gorekill's moving out here. He's probably going to attempt to engage my Urkai swordsman there. And it looks like he'll begin to pick him off a little bit. Looks like a fight for the outpost has begun. Outposts are very, very crucial, I think. Boromir really needs to get out of there. Looks definitely... If he has cripple shot, he actually does have cripple shot, but he's not. He's he have to switch to bow mode. Doesn't look like he needs to though, because he managed. Lurtz is actually faster than Boromir, so he manages to pick up that one. Nice kill from who is this again? I'll look at his troops here. They keep moving. Shin. Right. Good pickup for Shin there. And it looks like the goblins up here. What was this? Gatorfexxl. We'll begin capturing that outpost as well. And then Xe will try and save his gore kill here. I've done a pretty good amount of damage with my Corsairs and my Urkai Swordsman. And I got my Lurtz here as well, level 4. So I do have Cripple, I believe. Yep, Cripple's level 4. So I might be able to use a Cripple Strike on him. And Longcon strategy this game, as you see here, he's just pumping out attack trolls here. Possibly going for some sort of siege works thing. And he has basically forsaken his base to do this strategy. We do this a lot. He'll build in my base, he'll build something. And then kind of forget about his base. But we'll defend it. I mean, I'm not just going to give it up. I won't, at least. As you see, I'm sending troops to defend Longcon's fortress, because I feel it'd be beneficial to keep that alive. As you might agree, usually keeping your fortress alive is a good thing. And it looks like the fight for the outpost has resulted in Shin being the victor here. Looks like Gondor has been pushed back a bit. And now Leeuhmm will need to send another wave of troops out with another Boromir. There he is. And possibly try and retake that outpost. Or take it back or whatever. Take it for the first time. Not sure. It looks like I am trying to fend off some goblins. There is a very large goblin force here. Out here. With 3 trolls as well. So that could be a big problem. Let's take a look at the powers real quick. Looks like I have 6 power points as well as Crewbane, which is not too bad. Gatorfexxl has 4 chant and 1 power points. Leeuhmm has 2 power points, as well as Rallying Call. Longcon hasn't actually bought a power yet, oddly enough. I guess he doesn't need to, because he's not really doing anything at the moment. Shin down here has 8, as well as the sight, so he can almost get a, what is it, Wildman? And yeah. And the other goblins has war chains as well. So let's look at the powers there. Zoom in a little bit so we get some combat sound. Because the farther out I zoom out, the less sound you get, which is a strange thing, but you gotta make a compromise, I guess. So it looks like I'm fighting a giant horde of goblins here. I probably will have to retreat my Lurtz, yeah, as I probably won't be able to win that battle. My Urkai Swordsmen in shield formation are very strong. As you see, they are quite tanky, cutting down many goblin warriors, but they'll be eventually overwhelmed and be killed. So I will want to get Lurtz out of there ASAP. Looks like I am managing to do just that. And we have a big army of half trolls from this is Xe, I believe, as well as some. No, those are my troops. So I have some Corsairs and some Swordsmen here. And looks like I sent those in to back up, or to be the front line for those trolls. And I remember telling him to go for the fort, as I was willing to defend his base if he just went for the fortress of the goblins from the green. But the goblins of the green are going to attempt to take his fort, so it will be quite the battle there. Where are the trolls at the moment? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Did he actually go through? No, he's right there. He's bashing his way over there. Eventually those attack trolls will make it over there. And his fortress is going to be in a lot of trouble here, because 4 cave trolls can easily take down a fort. Without much trouble whatsoever. I did manage to pick off 1 before I got to the fort, though. Now he is going to be losing his fortress quite quickly here. And I got some pikemen on him. I do have Lurtz over here as well. And I throw down the devastation to freeze the units, saving the fortress. I thought that was pretty clutch. Good use of the devastation, because otherwise he would have lost his fortress easily. I wouldn't have been able to stop it in time. And as you see, he managed to take a goblin fortress without much trouble. 4 attack trolls is extremely hard to stop. Goblins don't have any devastation of any kind to stop them. Even if he did, he doesn't have his army over there. His army was over here. His army is actually being cut down quite nicely. So his attack will fail. And the top left player might be knocked out pretty soon. Looks like we still have a battle for dominance at the bottom here. Back and forth. We do have a Saruman out for just drew a blank on this guy. Shin. Sorry, Shin. Lurch needs to get out of the bow mode there. Yeah, there he goes. As you see, the fortress is safe. I have secured the ring and I am pushing out now. And it looks like Gatorfexxl has been defeated. So the goblins of the north are dead. And he will now begin pushing south with his attack troll army. A couple of them are level 5. So I believe they will begin to regenerate health or whatever. Possibly. There's a Goblin up here. Goblin is not going to be too much use against 4 attack trolls. Against attack trolls or cave trolls with sticks, mounted heroes like Goblin or Nazguls get thrown off their horse and they're completely unable to get away. You might as well be getting attacked by an eagle because it's literally impossible to get away pretty much. So now it's 2 on 3. 3 on 2 I should say. That's a little more politically correct, I guess. Good Boromir here. He does have his horn ready. He's probably going to want to use that there. But he is frozen. He is being backstabbed. He's being poisoned. Knocked down by Saruman. It looks like Leeuhm's in a world of hurt here, if I'm honest. So, but his base is undefended. That is one thing to keep in mind. And my army has finally arrived, bringing the Ring of Power all the way to the enemy base. For no good reason whatsoever. Other than to flash it off. To show it off. The wheel that says we destroy his fortress. And there is no way Xe is going to stop this force from taking his fort, unfortunately for him. So he will lose that. And Xe has been defeated. Looks like he left the game right before his fortress died. And seeing as how he left the game the correct way, his buildings are still in the game, and we didn't have to go through a disconnect screen, which is nice. I wish more players would do that. Not pointing any fingers, but you know who you are. And it looks like we have a Wildman attack going down on the Men of the West Fortress Leeuhmm here, led by Lurtz. He possibly will lose his fort here. I can't remember if he loses it or not, but Leeuhmm is in a lot of trouble. Fortunately for him, though, we are cleaning up the last remnants of the goblin base over here, and then we can push down towards his base. But I don't think we'll be able to save his fort, sadly. But I don't think this will knock him out of the game. He has that archery range, and does he have something else? Yeah, he's building a barracks up here, so he won't die. And I am sending reinforcements down to help deal with this. Isengard menace down here. My brethren from another Saruman, I don't know. An alternate universe. And yeah, we'll begin to clean up these buildings over here. And it will be a matter of time before the fortress of SHIN goes down there. But it will be a fight. He's not going to go down without a fight, at least. Saruman doing massive damage to my archers. Fireball. Fireball is extremely great against archers, especially since the fire stays and spreads. It just makes it that more destructive and that more hurtful. Fire is one of the most devastating things in this game, in my opinion. At least this patch. The fire on the ground is just so destructive against troops. Looks like a devastation being used to freeze my army from SHIN there. Following up with the Wizard's Tower. Good play there. Lightning Strike, excuse me. I think it's called the Wizard's Tower. The upgrade is, though. And he managed to kill about half my army there, it looks like. So good play there. That's a good combo to use. Keep that in mind. I certainly will be. I'm sure I've done it before, but, I mean, seeing it again re-energizes my thoughts about it. And we have about, what, 6 attack trolls here? This base is going bye-bye real fast. And the Fortress of SHIN does go down. LOTR's marauding attack troll army. Unstoppable at this point. as there is no resistance left. And this should be the end of the game here. I believe the last building is somewhere around... Yep, somewhere up there. And that's game over. The team on the right is victorious. My team, me, thelongcon, and Leeuhmm. So, well played to everyone in that game. That was pretty enjoyable. And I hope you guys enjoyed that one too. So I will see you in the next game, or next replay, whatever comes out, of the Battle for Middle-earth 2. See you next time, guys.